Welcome to HornbillTV Explainer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alungali. In January 2021 in Meghalaya's East Gentia Hills district, 6 miners were killed when they fell approximately 170 feet to their death. At a coal mine in Sorkari Shanlalu village, a couple of years prior on December 13, 2018, 15 miners died when an illegal red hole mine at San reportedly got flooded by water from the Laitin River nearby. According to available reports, many people from Meghalaya's neighbor Assam to work in these mines. It is reported that some of the laborers who died there were not reported, and the mining accidents were not reported, and they were not identified, and they were buried in graveyards that have been set aside for that purpose. On November 29th, Wednesday, all the 41 workers who were trapped in Uttarakhand's Silkyara tunnel were rescued after 17 days of anxiety and work setbacks. After repeated machinery and drilling setbacks, including damage to machinery, the rescuers used a banned and illegal method to pull the workers out. Now, before we talk about it, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a recap of the Uttarakhand event that kept the entire country glued to the news. On November 12th, a portion of the under construction Silkyara tunnel in Uttarakhand collapsed, trapping about 41 workers inside. Police said the incident occurred at about 4 a.m. when a 150-meter long portion of the 4.5-kilometer long tunnel collapsed. According to initial reports, over 35 workers were feared trapped initially. Authorities say that nearly 200 meters of the slab would have to be cleared to open the passage. That was the report that we received earlier. A narrow opening was made to insert an oxygen pipe into the tunnel for the trapped laborers. It was learned that among the 40 people trapped inside, 2 were from the state of Assam. Rescuers faced several setbacks during the entire operation. This included machine failure or damage, ladies and gentlemen. Several other rescue options were also considered. Vertical drilling, one of the several options, started on Sunday afternoon. 2 locations were identified for the vertical drilling, and both are on the Silkyara side of the high altitude under construction tunnel, a portion of which caved in, trapping the workers earlier. A public sector company involved in hydroelectric power generation and transmission started vertical drilling work on the top of the tunnel, atop the hill, on the 15th day of the rescue efforts, ladies and gentlemen. A second option also started. Vertical drilling work started in another part of the top of the tunnel to create space for the workers. This portion of the tunnel had access to electricity and water. That's what the report said. Multiple agencies work on the rescue efforts. A lot of them, the Indian Air Force, also joined in as it flew in critical DRDO equipment. A team from HornbillTV earlier was also there reporting at the site, and the HornbillTV team there spoke to personnel who were operating the machinery there. Now, after several setbacks, the workers were pulled out on November 29, much to the relief of the family members and for the rescuers. All the 41 workers who were trapped underground in a tunnel in Uttarakhand's Silkyara were rescued late on Tuesday. This event came after a frantic, anxious 17-day rescue operation, ladies and gentlemen. The rescue operation involved multiple agencies, including tunneling experts from foreign countries. The workers were brought out on specially modified stretchers that were lowered manually down a 2-meter wide pipe inserted into holes drilled into the hillside. Now, after 17 days of tensions, hopes, and prayers, of course, the families of the rescued workers can now celebrate. Reports said there were Assamese workers among the rescued too. Many relatives who had reached the site a couple of days after the incident and had been camping there since then were finally reunited with their loved ones. They marked the occasion by bursting crackers and distributing sweets to everyone there. According to one of the workers, they knew they were stuck when the debris fell in the tunnel. For the first 10 to 15 hours, the workers reportedly faced a lot of difficulties, but eventually a pipe was pushed through to provide the workers with food. Later, a mic was installed through which the workers could talk to their family members. That's what the workers said. The Uttarkashi tunnel operation will be considered one of the most intensive rescue operations in the history of land development work and construction work in India, ladies and gentlemen. The operations involve multiple agencies, including the country's armed forces, developmental agencies and heavy industries, government establishments, of course, and of course, tunneling experts from foreign countries. There were multiple attempts to reach the workers through various methods, including direct drilling and vertical drilling. It was right in the concluding stages of the work that the rescuers finally decided to take a manual route that is now illegal in India, ladies and gentlemen: rat hole mining. The rescuers employed the banned manual rat hole mining technique after high-tech machinery failed to drill through the nearly 60 meters of rock that threatened to bury the workers there. There is already a ban on rat hole mining in India due to its very dangerous nature, ladies and gentlemen. The mining accidents in Meghalaya are all attributed to rat hole mining. The National Green Tribunal had imposed a ban on the method in mining coal in Meghalaya in 2014, and the tribunal said that this was a specific reason that was given. It was unsafe and unscientific. Rat hole mining is a digging method that involves manual drilling, or digging more specifically. Here, extremely narrow pits or tunnels are dug into the ground for the miners to descend and extract oil. Generally, the pits or the holes are just barely wide enough for one person to fit in, ladies and gentlemen. If you are claustrophobic, this is not your profession. You can check out in the visuals there. You have small holes in there, and through which the workers have to descend. This type of mining is considered extremely dangerous. First, there is no space for easy access or movement for the workers. Now, second, if something should happen, God forbid, it is believed to be dangerous for both the worker and the potential rescuers that might come in later in case some of the workers meet with an accident or the soil caves in. Rat hole mining is illegal in many countries due to increasing cases of miners dying from suffocation, lack of oxygen, and even from hunger when they are trapped down there. There are two types of rat holes, ladies and gentlemen. First, vertical shafts are dug into the ground. These lead to mines where horizontal tunnels are dug. Now, the second type of rat hole is where horizontal holes are dug directly into the hillsides to reach the coal there. Once coal is found, rat hole tunnels are again dug horizontally, through which workers can extract the coal. The rat hole mining method has faced severe criticism due to its hazardous nature, ladies and gentlemen, and also criticism because of the working condition of workers who use it and the environmental damage that rat hole mining causes. Now, these are believed to be the main causes for the numerous accidents leading to injuries and fatalities. Further, rat hole mining industries are believed to be generally unregulated and most of them illegal, meaning proper mining industries and companies are generally not expected to employ this particular method because it is dangerous. It lacks safety measures such as prior and proper ventilation, structural support, or safety gear for the workers who work in the mines there. So that is already a red flag. Another issue why rat hole mining is discouraged is the degradation of the land and the soil. The integrity of the soil is compromised. It also causes deforestation when sites have to be cleared. Now, the National Green Tribunal banned the practice in 2014 and retained the ban in 2015. Thank you for watching Hornbill TV, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alunguli. See you next time.